Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Firestone Walker. This is part of their Leo versus Ursus series, which is an unfiltered double IPA series that Firestone Walker is doing quarterly throughout the year. This is Adversus, the second iteration of the style, and try to say that 5 times fast, Leo versus Adversus. But 8.2%, let's dig in the beer. Beer is unfiltered, but don't expect a super hazy New England style looking beer. As you can see, there is at best a medium minus haze to it, really nice and bright and brilliant, relatively bright and brilliant, and comes in a light gold color. Let's get it aroma on this one. Medium gold color. I'm getting a really beautiful honeyed malt quality. They're using a lot of Pilsner malt, but also just a little bit more sweetness. Pineapple drives through, a little bit of dried mango. A little bit of touch of soapiness and floral action. Smells awesome. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good. I can sense a little bit of bitterness and then the alcohol sort of like hitting on the back of the throat. And those are clues for me. I mean, at this point, you sort of get clues of what higher ABV tells you. I mean, you just have to taste it, and it's hard to really explain what you're getting, but a lot of beers tend to taste outside of their ABV, but you just know that that's the ABV. So I know that this is 8.2%, but I can see where people can get tricked. But having, quote unquote, been tricked that many times, you get familiar with beers that drink above or under their ABV on perception. And so this is one of these beers that really is 8.2%, but it drinks as if to a lesser trained palate, that it's lower alcohol, drinks around maybe 6%, 6.5. So up front, you get smacked with that nice fruity quality. Again, pineapple, mango for days. You get a nice kind of honeyed touch to it. There's really a really light Pilsner malt body to this one. It's very different from most of your West Coast double IPAs that to me end up having a little bit of candied sweetness and caramel in there, driving some rich breadiness. This really drives on crackery notes. The Pilsner malt really does a great job updating this West Coast recipe style. Driving on the back end, you're really pushed back on the bitterness. You're not riding on aggressive pine. There is a decided kind of pine flavor, and there is some pine to cut on the palate, but it doesn't overtake or dominate the beer. I think really offers a really nice, light, balanced double IPA, and what I look for in a West Coast style double IPA. I really like the fact that this sort of plays the parts of not being super creamy, hazy, blah, 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 but it still has the pale malts and the aromatics, but it also has the West Coast kind of bittering and the pine to it. So like it really, and the lighter kind of crisp dryness that a West Coast double IPA has, instead of where the New England style leans on just like nothing on the palate and just straight tropical fruits without any bitterness. It's really nice. And as I wait more, there's more of that kind of floral, leading towards a little bit soapy kind of thing on the hop profile, but really well-built beer. I'm going to give this beer a 93. Absolutely fantastic. Let me know what you think about it, and shout out to Firestone for trying to tongue twist people with a Leo versus Ursus Adversus series. Thanks for naming it that. Until next time, cheers. Later.